Okay, let's begin class with some breathing. So put your hands on your lower abdomen. Just cross your hands at the thumb webs and put your hands on your belly. Ah, take a deep breath in and expand right under your hands. So breathe deeply down into your belly. Relax your shoulders and use your breath to calm your nervous system down and to focus. So breathe in and out through your nose. And now let's expand on that a little bit. So put your hands uh, on your sides, just underneath where your ribs end here. So bend your knees a little bit and press in. Now keep the pressure while you inhale through your nose and try and push your hands out. And then exhale, try and keep about the same pressure. So it challenges your breathing muscles, particularly the respiratory diaphragm here. And there's a few other muscles around your rib cage that are involved in this. It really challenges you to expand your rib cage down at the lower part. One more breath. And then relax your arms down. And let's do a little bit of spinal enlivening. So for this one, you just have your hands up like this. They can be down a little bit lower, just whatever feels good. And then let's turn over to your left and lift up your right heel as you do a little bit of a twist. And then come back to the center and then do the same thing on the other side. Inhale when you're facing front and then exhale as you twist. And now for this one, you want to inhale through your nose. Then you can also exhale through your mouth. Exhale and release some excess tension, any stiffness or tightness that's around. And then if you feel pretty steady on your feet, you can make it go a little bit faster. You can keep on breathing. Exhale through your nose. Now, with your arms in this position, it's mainly targeting the upper back. So bring your arms down about to the middle of your torso. Do the same thing. And now let's focus on around the mid back. And now bring your arms down low and even bend your knees a little bit and focus on the lower back. Feel a nice stretch on the bottom of your foot. And then plant both your feet down. And let's have knocking on the door of life. So first you twist from your hips and your waist. Mm. And then let your arms tap around your waist. Around your waist, your abdomen, a little bit on your ribs, all around your lower back. And in this position, your hands are like open and relaxed. And then start to tap underneath your collarbone. So for this one, you have a light, loose fist and just tap on your chest under the collarbone. Stimulate your lungs, lung meridian, lung energy. And then open your hand and tap on the top of your shoulder. Remind your shoulders to relax. There's an important gallbladder point right on the where your neck and your shoulder meet on each side. It's really nice to open that one up and let the circulation go into your head. Let it go more freely. And now let's start working your way back down. Use all these gentle movements to awaken your energy, get your blood flowing, get your body moving. And then back around your waist. And now, next time you exhale, just let your arms float around, circle in front, circle in back. So feel the contrast. Before with the knocking on the door of life, it's very energetic, more of a yang type of energy. And now we're going to stretch that into the yin side. So a little more smooth movements. Let your breathing calm down. And then let your arms wind down and breathe in. Feel your body and breathe out. Let's do another spinal twisting exercise. So for this one, you have one hand behind your back. So I'll show you the hand behind your back. It can be low or it can be up high. Give a little bit more stretch the higher up you have your hand, but no stress, no strain. Just find a place where it feels right. And then the front hand is like this. So it's a Taoist prayer position. And you just plant your feet underneath your shoulders. And then breathe in and breathe out. And then twist over to your left. And you can push your arm over a little bit and see if you can turn and look over your shoulder. And then inhale as you come back to the center. And then exhale and twist the other way. You can let your hand glide a little bit to the back. So it helps you to twist a little bit deeper, turn your head, breathe in here, and then breathe out. So you let your hand go past the center line here. And then it comes back to the center. And then it starts to move out as you glide around to the other direction. Exhale as you twist. Inhale and then exhale as you twist on the other side. You're creating a spiraling type motion. One last time. And then relax your arms down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So adjust your hand to the proper height in the back, just something that feels a light challenge, but not too much, no strain. Breathe in and breathe out and twist. See how this side feels. And inhale to the center and exhale. Mm. This has always been one of my favorites for opening the shoulders and up into the upper back. And the first time I tried this, it was kind of an eye opener because I was pretty tight. And but now I've done this lots of times and lots of other things, and so it's all loosened up quite a bit. So it's not quite such a challenge to get any movement out of it at all. And then last one, twist over to the other side and come back. Let your arms relax down and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And now let's do a little bit for the neck. So take your hands behind you, put your palms together, and it can be, again, you select your height. If that doesn't feel right, you can even just put your hands on your hips here. And the idea is to just keep your elbows back a little bit. That's that's the object of this. And then we'll do some gentle head circles. Just let your head go around to the side, to the front, other side, not too far back. Just lift up your chin when you get to that part of the movement. Keep on breathing. Adjust the range of motion. You know, some people will hear a lot of clicking and popping. Maybe you want to reduce the range of motion if that gets to be too much. You don't want to cause any friction or any damage. So it's just gently getting some movement going. And then let's go the same thing, but the other direction. Just relax into the movement. See if you can relax your shoulders down. And then tilt your head over to the right. Let your head stay there. And then just draw circles with your chin, little chin circles. That can target a little bit of a more specific area. And the stretch and relax is almost like a massage. And then go to the other side. Tilt your head over, little chin circles. Breathe in and breathe out. And then let your arms come down. Take another moment to feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your hands together in front of your chest, legs a little closer together. And let's do the arrow. So for this one, you start out with the prayer hands, and then you make your hands go like this so that the index fingers are still pointing up. And we'll do a little arrow. So you breathe in, bring your arms up over your head as much as you can without strain. hips go forward. And then you put your hands behind your neck and then squat down. You can go a little, you can go a lot. It helps to build up a little strength in your legs. Breathe in on this part and breathe out as you go down. Breathe in and out. And then arms up and arms out and down by your sides. Then open your legs a little bit, and we'll do a little stretching and strengthening exercise. So turn over towards your right side and make your hips face directly over there, just as much as you can. And then lift up the back heel so that you're in a lunge position, and you'll be able to bend and straighten your knees. It's a little bit more challenging if you open your legs more and easier if your legs are closer together. So make a prayer position in front of your chest and then inhale and stand up a little taller. And then exhale, bring your hands down again, bend your knee, bend your back knee a little bit so you can start to strengthen and challenge your balance. So breathe in and exhale. You can breathe out through your mouth if you want. And now this time, leave your arms up as you get into your lunge a little deeper. Bend your knees. You can bend the back knee. Take a couple of breaths here. And then put your hands down on your thigh and turn back toward the center. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So adjust your legs to the width that you want to use today. And then bend the back knee a little bit, hips directly facing toward the side. Then inhale and exhale. Again, the wider the legs, the more the challenge. And now this time, raise your arms up. Keep the arms up and hold this pose for a couple of breaths. And then put your hands on your thigh, turn to face front, and then bring your feet closer together again. Clasp your hands. And this time, turn your hands inside out. Bring your arms up a little bit or all the way up, and then lift up your heels. It's called lifting the bubbling spring. You're activating that acupoint on the bottom of your feet. You can go up a little or a lot. And then put your heels down and stretch over to one side. And exhale as you come back to the center. And inhale and exhale. And then arms out. And let's have the arms right here. So you're as if you're pressing onto walls here. If that's too challenging, you can let your arms go down. And then just tilt your head over to the side and just remain in that position. Take a couple of breaths. And then tilt your head over to the other side. Like your wrists are bent. Open your fingers a little bit. And then bring your head up. And now change your hands so that your fingers are pointing down and the thumbs and all the fingers are touching. Then do the same thing, just tilt. And then do the other side. And then let your arms come down. Let's do a little forward fold. So just put your hands on your knees or your above your knees and go over to your comfort level. You can go over part way and just lengthen your low back. Or if you want, you can fold all the way over. And then put your hands on your thighs. Bring your arms up and open and down. And then just shake out a little bit. And then with your yes, with your legs closer together again, put your hands in front of your chest. And we'll have the snake sheds its skin. So that represents that we're going to pull in extra energy and then let the old, dark, heavy, stagnant energy be released. So we'll start here. And then you circle your hands so the palms face down and then scoop up. So you're in this position here. It's a lotus position. You can touch the back of your fingers here. It's right pointing towards your heart center. Okay. Then you keep your hands going. So it'll turn into a very generous, open position. Take a breath, inhale, and then collect a big armful of energy and then push it down. Stand up as tall as you can on this one. So that's the accumulation of energy. And now let's release. The fresh energy comes in, pushes the old energy up to the surface. So you breathe in, and then when you breathe out, make the heart sound, that like HA sound. And then let your hands come down, bend over, circle the arms out and in, and then guide energy up the insides of your legs, all the way up to your chest. Then open your heart again, breathe in, and exhale. Let's do that again. Circle your hands around and then open. Breathe in and then exhale. Now, this is the releasing part. Let go the old stagnant energy and pull up fresh energy from the earth and prayer position. Same thing again. Circle your hands down. Let's take a moment to just pause right here in this pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your heart center opening, the heart energy elevating. And then open your arms out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Now exhale with the heart sound. Up, center line. Open your heart again. Let's do a couple more times. Circle your hands around, open. Open heart energy. Sorry, I need to start over again. And so circle around and just pull that energy in and down. And inhale, exhale, release. One more time. Circle your hands, open your chest, pull in fresh energy, and then push it down to your lower abdomen. Old stagnant energy comes up to the surface. Let it go. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath. Open the heart. And stay here in this pose for 2 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. And relax your arms down. Let's do a little bouncing and shaking. So just bounce your knees, shake your wrists. Exhale through your mouth. One more time where we can shake up the energy, get the energy flows open and moving. Feel the sensation of the energy closer to the skin. It's easier to focus on it. And then bring your arms up to the sides. Even turn your palms up. Opens up around the wrist, heart meridians. And then you can even shake up over your head. Someone was asking about uh, good exercises that we do for lymphatics. Practically everything we do in Qigong is good for that, but especially this one. Shakes the energy. Have your arms up, and then bring your arms back out and down. And then by your sides again. And come to a rest and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And now I promised we would work on some acupoints, so let's do that now. I'll show you. There's a point right here. I'm going to bring a chair over so that I'm low enough so that you can see. So right here on the back of your hand, it's in between the 2 knuckles here of by the index finger and the middle finger. So it's right there. This is an acupoint that's good for releasing the neck. And the translation of the name of this point from Chinese to English is something like head falls off the pillow. So if your head fell off your pillow and you woke up with a stiff neck, you could do this. So you're just touching that point. You can use a couple of fingers just like this and make circles or just wiggle. I've got my thumb underneath to give me some leverage. It may feel tender. If so, go gently. What I experienced was at first it didn't feel like much. And then after I worked on it for a while, after I'd done this for a couple of days, then I started to feel it more. And let's try it on the other hand. So the same thing. So it's in between those first 2 fingers on the knuckle in the back of the hand. And then you can, ooh, that one's a little more tender. I think I've opened it up a little bit more. Good chance to release some more stress. So this is called working the distal points. So frequently in acupressure and acupuncture will work away from the place that we're actually wanting to treat, which is the neck. You can exhale through your mouth and release some tension. And now, while you're doing this, turn your head slowly to one side and then over to the other side. And you might notice that your neck has loosened up a little bit, a little more and a little more. And then let's go back to the other hand and do the little head movement. So just touching that same point, some uh, gentle to firm pressure, and then work the point while you're turning your head. And then bring your arms down. So now let's work directly on the neck. So you clasp your hands, and then we're going to use thumbs on the back of the neck. You can do like this. If that doesn't work for you, you can just use your fingers. So I'll turn around and show you. Let me get some of my hair out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And then, so right here, so either side of the cervical spine here, I'm pressing in with my thumbs. Oh, it feels good. You want to try to relax your neck a little bit. So in other words, if you have your head too far forward, it may be too stretched. So just try to relax your neck. And I'm working my way down close to the cervical spine here. You can work out a little bit farther if you want to, just kind of look around. Oh, right there, some places. And like I said, you can use your fingers if you want to instead of your thumbs. And now just hold on to the back of your neck. Let me get my cord out of the way here. And you just put your hand on the back of your neck and then squeeze. And then do the same thing with the other hand. So you just really feels good to squeeze that. Have your head up, maybe chin up a little bit. Really feels good on a stiff neck or any sore muscles you have up here. And then slowly bring your arms down and just feel your neck into your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, let's move on and do a couple more exercises before we end. And let's do the enlightened tiger. So with your legs underneath your shoulders, just comfortably wide. The enlightened tiger. First, the tiger releases a lot of dark, heavy energy, and then we accumulate more energy. So I'll show you how that goes. So you have your hands like this, and then the movement is you come up through the center line and then out and around. Well, so let's add a little twist to that. So you're coming up through the center line and around like that. And then same thing through the center line and you can exhale on this part. So let's add a tiger breath. So that is through the nose with inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And then, so there's a slight tightening of the back of your throat. So you can really hear distinctly that exhale. Not quite a growl. but it helps to stir up your energy so you can release old stagnant energy. Now let the front arm represent, and you have claws here. I don't think I mentioned that. So you're clawing away all your worries about the future. The back arm represents the past. So you're releasing any negativity from the past, dwelling on things that didn't go well. Just let that go. Let go of all that dark, stagnant energy. Make room for fresh energy. So breathe in and breathe out. And now the tiger has released a lot of old stagnant energy. And now will be the enlightened tiger. So this time do the same movement with a soft breath and your hands soft. So you, instead of having the fingers like claws, you have soft hands. Now you just breathe in and breathe out. You can approach the future with enthusiasm, inspiration, and approach your memories of the past with equanimity and peace. And then come back to the center, arms down in the low tree. Let's just stand in this position. Feel your feet on the floor, feel grounded, relax your shoulders, and return to the present moment. Just breathe in and breathe out. And now let's do an exercise called 5-element fingers. So with your hands, let me get closer so you can see, you just connect. Connect the thumbs, the index fingers, the middle fingers, ring fingers. So you have all of your fingers touching. Connect the energy in your hands. Take a moment to just feel your hands, feel the energy. And then bring your fingers and thumb close together. And it's like you're pulling a gossamer thread here. So you have your arms go out on an inhale here. And then open your hands and bring your hands back in front of you, out a little bit in front of you. And then you touch your thumb to the middle of your middle finger. So it's like that. So it's not the end of your finger, it's the middle of the middle finger. And then you bring your arms back. Inhale. And then sweep your arms around and exhale. And then start over again. Touch the thumbs, index, middle, ring fingers. All of the fingers are touching. Breathe in and breathe out. Close your thumb and your fingers. Stretch your arms out to the side. Open your hands and then touch the middle of the middle finger. Breathe in and exhale. Same thing again. Connect all of your fingers, all of the energy flows in your hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your hands close. Breathe in Open the hands, arms come in front of you, touch the middle of your middle finger, breathe in and out. Let's do a couple more times. Slowly touch all your fingers together. Pull the gossamer thread. Palm faces up. Touch your middle finger. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And then just hold an energy ball in between your hands and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's have centering. Inhale, bring your hand down the center line, like the Taoist prayer pose. Do the same thing on the other side. Inhale as you gather energy. Exhale as you center your energy down in your lower abdomen here. In through the nose, out through the nose if you can. And now let's turn this into a more continuous movement. So as this hand comes down the center line, the other hand comes up behind it. And then one palm faces up, one palm faces down. And then circle your hands around. Same thing. You create circle, you're making two halves of a circle, connect with the heavenly energy and the earth energy, and then complete the circle. Inhale as you gather. Exhale as you absorb that energy. And you can just make it a continuous, smooth flow. And now let's change to the other side. So we'll start here. Bring the hands down the center line, up the center line too. Palms face up and down. And then pull in fresh energy. Let it be absorbed. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your hands down. Put your hands on your lower abdomen. Legs come a little closer together. And just finish centering your energy down in your belly. Bamboo in the wind. So just take a couple of breaths here. Relax your shoulder. Relax your whole body. Let yourself gently and subtly rock and sway to allow the energy to be absorbed. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your arms down. And now let's do a short meditation. So go ahead and you can sit down or you can lie down for this meditation. So make yourself comfortable. You might want a blanket or sweater, pillows to support yourself. If you're sitting, it's a good idea to maybe sit forward so that you have a better chance of straightening your spine. If you're sitting back, you can tend to round your spine. So sit up. If you're lying down, no problem. You can really relax into the floor or whatever you're on. So make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. Just gently breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. With each exhale, relax, let go a little bit more, release tension, release stress. Just release all that heavy energy from your body and your mind. Feel your body. Recognize that you're always in the present moment, right here, right now. Be grounded in the present moment by feeling your physical body. It's a meditation tool. And now ask yourself, what time is it? The answer is now. Where am I? Right here in the present moment. Relax into the present moment. And now today, let's work a little bit more on what we were working in the enlightened tiger exercise. We want to release energy, the worried energy about the future, and any sense of regret or anger about the past. The brain tends to look for things we don't like in any situation. It's how the brain keeps us safe, by looking for what's negative, for danger we need to avoid. But another way of approaching the past could be to look back to find things we're grateful for. So let's practice that right now. Let's go on a treasure hunt for the things we're grateful for from the past. Maybe something that happened earlier today, maybe something from farther back in the past. Just close your eyes and remember something with gratitude. What did you appreciate? This elevates the energy of the present moment. Gratitude cultivates treasures for your heart. It elevates the energy of your heart center. And take a slow, deep breath. And with your eyes still closed, come back to the present moment. Feel the chair underneath you or the floor under your feet. And now let's project onto the future. Think of the things you're inspired about. What excites you? Hold these things in your mind. Look for positive things in your future. And now gently come back to the present moment. We've now cultivated treasures, the treasure of elevated energy, energy of inspiration and gratitude. This elevated energy resides within us in the present moment. Let that quality of energy stay with you as you go through the rest of your day. So you can be drawn to the things that you appreciate, things that are inspiring and bring you joy, and let go of the heavy things that bring you down. Let all that be composted and transformed. Take a deep breath and bring your hands over your lower abdomen. Circle your hands on your belly. Absorb all that positive energy. Slowly open your eyes. And thank you for being here. See you next time. And remember to stay positive. Take care.